No, not exactly. I think we have plus or minus 31 players, and you understand the fact that it was an evening game, and as we speak, the guys probably they on their way to the airport, so they just recouped, and I don't think there will be any changes or too many changes on Saturday, but I'll just have to wait for the head coach for us to complete our plan.
Well, first of all, I think obviously we want to make sure that it's a proper business arrangement, but it is important that our supporters come in and fill the stadium. It's very key for us, not just financially, but also in terms of the experience that the players are going to have as well, you know, and also for the work that we're doing with our sponsors, and also making sure that it's sustainable. We want to know that supporters are going to take advantage and attend. So certainly it is very, very key in determining the long-term vision. But we've had such great support here in Cape Town that I'm excited to come and hear the vuvuzelas and the noise.
Oh, definitely we are ready and we know what's at stake. If we get these crucial 3 points, it sets us up for big and better things to come. Yeah, so it's definitely playing on our minds, and we just need to go on the pitch and do the work, as I said earlier on, you know, because it's very important they're on the top and we want to get to where they are. So the only way to get there is to give a good showing of ourselves and winning the game. Well, I think it's as it's been said before, it's a marathon, you know, and you must collect as many points as you can. And I'm sure in football we all know there's come times when you win games and there come times when you lose games. So we're just gonna do what we have to do and try and get maximum points until the end of the season and see where that lands us up.
And also, it doesn't mean that, I'm not saying we're going to lose, but if you beat Kaizer Chiefs, doesn't mean you win the league. So you still have to play other teams. So we still have to play other teams. So if you say they're 6 points ahead or 8, they still have to play other teams. We still have to play other teams. So it's a marathon, and we've been there. So we know how to handle such, because we are defending. And as I'm speaking to you, I mean, I'm looking at the log. So you win 2 games, you're closer. Anything is possible. So at the moment, they're just there on top. But you win 1 game, you go to second or third. So it's still early.
I think I played 90 minutes, and that should put a benchmark where I'm getting to full fitness. It gives me a better opportunity to go into the next game, but it's always up to the coaches to sit down and have a chat with his technical team and decide who pairs up from the back to the front, you know. So, because there's players like Danny Cardoso, everybody's coming back to recovering and wanting to play. So it depends on the coach, and yeah, my fitness is becoming much better.
Yeah, well, obviously, the game is the teacher, because having watched the game again, we've realized, you know, the depth in terms of not only the midfield, because it's not the only midfield that functioned on the day. And like I said earlier on, that they're different outfits compared to Sundowns. So the approach will be totally different, and like I said, probably there might not be too many changes within the team. But I must say that there will be changes somewhere in some of the departments. But Sundowns Vets, the approach is totally different. Yeah.
Very exciting for us because we have road shows happening there. In fact, I think our team is already set up in Gubile to the players. We'll be going through to do some appearances. We'll be selling merchandise, access to KC Mobile, getting our people to sign up for KC Mobile, Kaizer Chiefs insurance. So really a Kaizer Chiefs experience for our supporters to come and enjoy, get autographs from players. So again, making our players accessible to our support base. So we're very excited, and I think it's important for you guys to report. We've been sharing the venues and the dates, so if people can come through and really enjoy the festivities with us. Look, I think we have a very interesting history here in South Africa. You know, it's the first time in a long time where you actually have soccer stadiums, because we played in rugby stadiums. So we're obviously building a new culture. But I think we also have to look at the model that suits us as South Africans. I think a lot of the times you're looking at an international model that's more specific for certain cities. And for us, being a national team, it's a lot easier for us to reach out to our support base. But certainly we have a consistent number of games happening at Soccer City, and we're very clear that we have 3 or 4 seasons where we have an alternative stadium in a specific region. So, but I think the issue of stadium, of season tickets is one that we have been working tirelessly with the FNB Stadium around, and a lot of our partners, and it's something that we are workshopping. I think it's going to take quite a while to establish, but it's something that we are looking to, but it's not going to happen right away. And I think what we are doing is looking at what is unique to the South African culture and what works for us. And part of that is saying, how do we go to our supporters where they are? You look at what's happening economically. Supporters are challenged in terms of traveling and revenue and things like that. So we're adapting to what the market wants. Sometimes we want to dictate to the market, and I don't think that works. And it's going to take a lot of innovation. And not just from Chiefs' side. I think there's a need and a dialogue for us to be sitting with the league and other teams and understanding how to create a South African model that fits and works best for us. And it's about listening to what supporters are saying and also sharing with what you would like to see supporters doing. So it's an education process across the board. You know, we've tried block seats, we've tried the season ticket approach, and it really has not worked. So a lot of research is taking place. I know we've got a lot of research that we're doing. The league is doing some research, and we need to look at a model that works for us. And for us right now, is saying where do we leverage the opportunity? And part of it is going to outside Johannesburg and looking at areas where there is a huge hunger for the games, but people can't come through to Gauteng. And that is working quite well for us. But certainly, I think eventually there will be some level of season tickets or a hybrid that will align for us. But it's a work in progress.